was one other thing that I kind of wanted to show you all about the controls, such as like grid view and the details view control, the data controls. So I'm going to open the project that we were currently working on, website 3 chunk. Okay, now split source, all these data controls, such as the data view, details of view, form view, grid view. They all have the options to be able to edit. I want to know about form view, but I know grid view and the details view. And I think list view has the options to that when you run the website and bring it up on Internet Explorer, you would have the option to edit the data that's in the details view or the grid view or whatever. That allows you or a user to have access to edit the data in a database without knowing the details about, nitty-gritty about how to get in to the database or having all access to the database. So right now, if you see we change the drop down, it'll change what's in the details view, but I don't have any way to edit these this database object. So let's add that to our data view control. Now, if I click on the data view control, it'll highlight the data view in the source control for me. You can change or edit a lot of the properties for the details view control, or a lot of the controls, using the properties box, which you'll find on the right hand side. I mean, you have access to a lot of the properties just in this properties menu, but I'm not too sure if they can get all of the properties in this property box. But I wanted to show you something. See this auto generate delete button? Let's put this as true. Now notice when we put this as true, it inserts code into our source view to tell the details view control that we want to include a delete button in our details view control. Now I also want to put an edit button as well. And here are all the buttons which allow you to have access to edit the object which is currently in the details view. You also have a generate and insert button. I'm not going to fiddle with that right now. The main one I wanted to show is the edit auto generate button. Also wanted to show you one more thing while we're at it, I guess. So don't forget, let me go down. You see how this is just plain Jane, this form view, and this one looks all fancy and everything. You can do that with, you can change how the control looks using CSS. I believe I've never tried it, but another way to do it is you can select from the auto format list. This has a lot of different options for the way your details view or your data controls come out. So I'm gonna I like this one, brown sugar. Okay. You can also auto format other data controls such as the data list, details view, the grid view, to have a more user-friendly look and feel to them. Okay, so we've done everything we wanted to or wanted to show. We enabled editing of the stuff of the object which is going to be shown in the data view. I wish I could see where. Come on, scroll up. Okay, so we have the auto generate rows. skip. I feel like I'm going crazy now. Okay. Want this to be true. I don't know what I did. I must have done something when I was showing you examples, but okay, let's save this. Now when I go to the top, we have these as selected, shown as true: auto generate delete button, auto generate edit button. We could have also put these in if we did not have the properties box, which we always do, but if we didn't, or we just wanted to do it via code, just put your cursor at the end of one of the quotes. Like, you can't put it here and then expect, no, you can't, okay. And then you'll just scroll down and you can see all the options that you have for well, all the controls and properties that you can access or that you can apply to the details view. So if we just run this website, the page will display. Looks exactly the same, but notice now that we have these edit and delete options. So if I edit, I now have access to edit any. I don't have access to edit the product ID because that's the identifier for this object, so I can't change that. But I can change sort description, long description. If the price changed due to inflation or something, I could change that. And then I could just, if I decided I didn't want to do it, I could just cancel or I could update. And it's not working, but usually it does work. Let me see. You can actually see it working here. This is the same exact thing. It's a details view. I click on the edit and it's still not doing it. Interesting. But yeah, that is how you do it. I just wanted to show you how to do it. If your database was working, it has to be some kind of network connection or some other error, because this does work properly. There's just some malfunction with the database. So that's how you do it.